A lot to tell you about today about Carroll County, a lot of history, a lot of things to do and see. But let's start with that history, taking it all the way back to 1879. That is when people came to Eureka Springs in search of treasure, not silver or gold though, but water actually.
And our Caller 10's David Chazanov is joining us now to explain why that water was so special. David, good morning.
Hey, good morning, guys. Well, the springs in town were believed to have healing powers. Now, folks who live here today tell me the town still has some magic.
I really can't say enough about how happy I am here. It's the people more than anything else that at this point, when I moved here, it was, the beautiful scenery around here.
To folks like Dr. Alva Jackson in the 1800s, it was because of the stories native tribes were telling about the area's healing springs. Jackson discovered the Basin Spring in 1858.
That was the original spring that started it all.
At the time, his son used the water to heal from an eye infection. Jackson kept this a secret until 1879.
That's really when the story of Eureka kind of kicks into high gear.
Jackson told his friend J.B. Saunders, who used a nearby spring to treat a skin condition.
We could pretty much credit Saunders as being really our first promoter, put the word out there.
Eureka Springs soon became a town full of thousands of people.
I guess you could say tourism really has been our number one industry from the very beginning. A little different type of tourism back then than it is today. But in reality, it's not too different when you consider that people still come here to feel alive again.
You could say that about 66-year-old Ken Riley, who's on his second pacemaker.
If I can live here with a smile on my face till I draw my final breath versus crying from the time I drive out of that driveway, I'm okay with dying a year or two earlier. I don't want to leave here.
And Saunders' son actually recommended the town name Eureka Springs because Eureka actually means I found it in Greek. Now, there are more than 60 springs in town today or right around city limits. And by the way, you guys know Ozarka Water, right? Well, it's based out of Texas right now, but it actually started right here in Eureka Springs. Guys.